Fresno State Bulldogs, and for a team whose mantra is anytime, any place, anywhere, it's always good to be home, and these fans have shown out for the clash we have ahead of us. Today we're set for a clash between these two rivals from the Mountain West, as we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Utah State Aggies, taking on the Fresno State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Here comes the offense on first down. The run from the shotgun. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5.
Quarterbacks like this are what makes college football so special today. It seems like we see these unbelievably athletic quarterbacks all across the country, week in and week out, making plays like this. Guys that are true dual threats, that can hurt you not only throwing it, but can hurt you running it as well.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Bulldogs offense will try to get something going with their first possession. A first down for the offense. Handoff from the gun. Can't get him to the ground. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Here's the handoff. Runs through the tackle. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go. It'll be 4th down. Try to get it on the ground. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. An easy call to go for it, and easier after you make it.
Yeah, we've seen it from this offense, too, throughout the season. In these types of situations, they just believe that they can make the play and they can get the push up front, and that's exactly what happened on that.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Gets open down the middle. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Gets it inside the 10, picks up a yard. They'll mark it at the 9.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. Forges ahead for 1 to the 8-yard line.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. Like, the passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around, see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Running it back, it's Hicks. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Pulled and fired complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Utah State up-tempo.
These guys are called matchup guys. They're not the biggest guys on the field, but they're going to win. Short, and they're going to catch the ball, and they're going to make yards after the catch. You can tell those are the type of guys in college football that are starting to get maximized and used a lot more than they were in the past.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry. They go to the ground. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. And the Aggies are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. With the run on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Ahead. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt. They'll immediately call timeout. They'll come to the line just 1 yard shy of the goal line on 3rd down. Snowed under by the defense. The offense will quickly use the timeout.
2nd quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
Trying to punch it in, and he takes it in. Well, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. They'll go to the ground.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Some misdirection with the counter. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. They tried to run the counter, but absolutely nothing doing.
And those counter plays take a little longer to develop sometimes. You're usually pulling 1 or 2 guys, and that penetration in the backfield can...
That ball is intercepted at the goal line. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Really nice job there.
Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against him.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. And these types...
Oh, they knock it free! How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. Little touch pass to the receiver. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed.
Got it! Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Utah State.
Touchdown, Utah.
Offense. The Aggies are threatening on first and goal.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue!
They'll try to get it in with the run. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
Pickup of 2. It's now second and goal.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal.
42 Spider! 4-2 Spider!
Tries again to get it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown! On first down, here comes this offense. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Inside the 45. Crosses the 30. He's got away. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. The quarter comes to a close. Utah State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Running to the left. Keeps the legs moving. They make the stop at the 19 after a pickup of 5.
The coaches told us in pregame that they love this back's mixture of speed and power. Listen, he's not the power back all the time, but he's moving so fast that it's hard to get him to the ground.
He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. And the Aggies look to keep this drive humming. They'll run it on first and goal. Knocked down after a gain of 1. They'll mark it at the 6.
Near the 6-yard line. Brings up second and goal.
Second and goal for the offense.
Get set! Get set!
Wide receiver shows motion. On the move. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Fires to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And he's made one already, and this one ought to be cake from 21 yards out. It's good. And they'll... Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? The give and tick, 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 tick. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. And the punt hits at... Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W. He lofts one down the sideline. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Now on 3rd down for this offense. Quarterback checking the play. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Lofts one deep down the right side. Final shot falls to the turf, and that'll be the ball game. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together